If social media does anything to 99% of the world while we're using it, it's make us feel like we don't exist. Our last name isn't Kardashian and we aren't getting paid crazy money like Ninja on Twitch or PewDiePie on YouTube to say cliche, mundane, or have funny lines while drinking G Fuel. Anything you do while streaming, even giving birth, will garner you -1 subscribers and 4 views at best, simultaneously. You can't learn anything from it, even if you try to sensationalize your life to dizzying, even murderous heights. Hello, Spree. This movie is very timely. Joe Keery from Stranger Things plays loser Kurt Kunkel, that's a mouthful, who, like us, has been streaming for years, attempting to connect with anyone online. Sounds like heaven, right? It's all he's ever dreamed of. And the point of this movie is that it drives him to create a live stream that is so extreme and deadly. Anyone viewing it would consider it so real that it must be fake. These days, viral videos are taken in with humorous skepticism. You see a guy being carried away by a parachute onto the highway, what's your first thought? Oh my god, no way! Second thought, it's fake. It's very hard to replicate that real life spontaneity. And the film has some great moments that have that, but nothing beats the way people act while they're making the content. I loved the first act. It was great. You saw this loser discovering his own sense of twisted fun, and while it was dangerous, it's that perfect mix of Uber meets TikTok that makes you realize our world right now is seriously insane. We're all taping each other, begging each other for likes, follows for follows. It's like a never-ending vicious cycle. You and I lead a normal life, but it hurts us a little to know that when we share that special moment on Instagram, TikTok, or Facebook, it's only seen by like 5 people, and 4 of them we know personally already. When we are incessantly barraged by people standing cliffside, jumping over waterfalls, cats crashing through windows, exploding ball pits, it's not enough to sit back and remain content. We need to live that life of adrenalized near death at all times. Joe Keery is fit for his character. His look works well to help us believe he's a young influencer wannabe who just needs some emoji love. Up-and-coming director Eugene Kotlyarenko had the burden of showing us why using only GoPros and iPhones was the best way to tell this story. This is harder than it looks. You are creating a set inside a car, and sometimes choreographing your actors' movements to create the best angle as they shift, slide, crash, or emote inside that set next to certain cameras. He can't move his cameras. What's the next option? You gotta stage the actors. So I respect that. Even more surprising is the effort the director puts into showing the live chat feed that's scrolling under everything Kurt or one of the supporting actors is doing while they are streaming. These look like they are ripped from real feeds today. The privilege and insatiable desire for carnage, chaos, and humor all at once is what we all know of these nameless watchers. That all they want is what they can't get on TV, at least legally. Furthermore, they want it for free, and they want it now. Many of the movie's other supporting actors, who are comedians or Vine Hall of Famers, didn't quite sell the realism of the actual occurrence of events all the time, be they emotional or physical. Their comedic timing was good, but there was something underneath many moments that I know wasn't missing on purpose. That kink in the vase, or the negative, could be director Eugene Kotlyarenko's decision to let the ensuing action sequences happen for no reason at all sometimes, and unfold without real justification. People snap, say things sometimes for no reason, to create incendiary reactions that suit the social media story. You have opportunities to really surprise us with a combination of real-life causality and reactionary social media energy. That's where it gets much better. There were times when that happened, but there were also many times when it kind of didn't. We only have Kurt's iPhone as the closest view of his inner mind, with small cues elsewhere for his social media persona. The same goes for some other supporting characters. It's the closest you'll get to knowing who they really are. And even then, it's only as far as being a viewer of their own stream. You'll have to judge for yourself if you really know these characters by the end. That is a testament to how far we've gone with our own social media accounts and interactions, and whether we understand the facades on social media today when we really see them, and the possible real-life persona that exists behind them. Eugene Kotlyarenko's penchant for frenetic reality TV dialogue is well done, and the editing helps those moments out a lot too. The supporting characters, at least on paper, are also really good, as we see Kurt watching these social media giants broadcasting the most planned, boring content only to be liked, watched, and followed in the thousands every single second. Let me tell you, it's infuriating to him as it is to me. Eugene Kotlyarenko is definitely a rising star as director and writer. Its humor is dependable and at times surprisingly refreshing. The first act is genius, a comedic thrill. As the film goes on, we descend into random acts of violence that for Kurt have purpose, but in between those consequential moments are bits and pieces that feel inserted because the filmmakers wanted to see an idea happen on screen that was more shocking than predictable. If you saw Spree or are in the midst of watching it and decided to come here for an opinion, please let me know what you thought of the film below in the comments. And if you agreed with my review, your voice matters. You can also chat more with me in the Discord link below and become a forum panelist or fan. Consider becoming a Patreon member as the channel grows. Thank you so much. Enjoy the show.